Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video. Doing the 5-day forecast today, but the primary focus of the video is going to be on the next few hours. Some really hot temperatures building across the south and southeast right now. Going to be probably the hottest day for 9 years. There's an outside chance we could beat the all-time July record, which was set in 2006, 9 years ago, 36.5 degrees. I think we could beat that today, certainly up to 35 degrees, which will be the hottest day for 9 years. So a really baking hot day, a proper hot Wednesday across many parts of the country. There will be risk of thunderstorms in the north as well through the course of this afternoon, particularly into this evening. So a lot going on, but before I get on with that, just to say about the ads, there's links to articles on all the pages at gazzovision.com. Have a browse through the widgets. If there's any articles that you're interested in, please click through and you'll be able to go off and read the article, and thanks very much for doing that. There's video ads on most of the page. They open out within the content. When you've watched them, they'll close back up again. Thanks so much for getting involved. And thanks to doing that, websites that we're using for the 5-day forecast, going from weatheroutlook.com and westcentre.de. You can find a link to both those websites on the links page. And we're going to start off with xcweather.co.uk. Just see the latest soundings across the country in terms of the temperatures. Really hot already. The highest we've got so far is London Heathrow, which is coming out at 33 degrees already. This was at 10:50. 33 is around 92 Fahrenheit, and this has got several hours more warming to go, so it does make you wonder how high these temperatures are going to get, unless it clouds up or something, or maybe the humidity is going to really pick up this afternoon, and that might the temperatures a bit. But certainly been a very hot morning across many parts of the country. That's the highest we've got, but at many places, Benson in Oxfordshire, for instance, around 32. They often get the coldest weather in winter, the coldest minimums. Oxford Airport, 31. Let's try somewhere else. Church Lawford in the central Midlands, that's up to 31.88 Fahrenheit. So we're approaching 90 Fahrenheit across much of the south and southeast at the moment, and the temperature is going to keep on rising through the next few hours. Have also got some thundery showers down in the southwest. We can see that we've got some showers across Wales. They're not doing too much, but heavier stuff down across parts of Devon and Cornwall. These are the start of the showers that are going to generate into thunderstorms across the north later on this afternoon. They're going to trundle northwards up through the Irish Sea, parts of Northern Ireland, northwest England, and then into southern and eastern parts of Scotland later on in the afternoon and into the evening. So here's today's very, very hot stochastic pressure chart. We've got high pressure across Eastern Europe, got low pressure out in the Atlantic, and we're putting up these really hot southerly winds. So we're going to find those showers across southwest England and Wales, moving northwards through the Irish Sea, affecting northern England, some parts of Northern Ireland and southern Scotland this afternoon into the evening. They'll be generating into big showers and thunderstorms, I think, with the heat and humidity. So some violent thunderstorms are possible in those northern and northwestern parts of the British Isles later on this afternoon and this evening. As ever with thunderstorms, they'll be hit and miss. So if you're in that area, don't be thinking that you are guaranteed to get a storm. You're certainly not. You could well miss it, but if you get one, you will know about it. Further south and southeast, much of the Midlands, although the northwest Midlands could have a few thundery showers, but much of Midlands will be dry, as will probably central southern England and into the southeast with sunny spells, and that's where it's going to be baking hot with temperatures at least up to 34 or 35 degrees going into the mid-90s Fahrenheit, the hottest day for 9 years. And at the outside, we may go up to 36, which will be threatening if we do the all-time July temperature record, certainly in terms of modern sort of recorded history. This could well end up the hottest day of the summer, of course, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Overnight, those storms will carry on northwards through into northern and eastern parts of Scotland, and then sort of there's going second half of night, they'll die away as they push off into the North Sea. A lot of quiet weather coming up tonight. It'll turn a little bit cooler compared to last night. It's really, really warm last night. I think temperatures will be warm tonight. It's going to be a humid night, with minimum temperatures around 17 or 18 degrees in south-southeast, but not quite as uncomfortable as it was last night. And by the end of the night, some thundery showers could be knocking on the door of the southeast of England. As we go through into Thursday, we're going to bring this area of low pressure up from the south, and that will be threatening more thundery showers into the south and southeast. So I think East Anglia, southeast England, parts of the Midlands, there could be some thunderstorms getting going through the course of tomorrow morning, and they'll probably ease down a little bit through the course of the afternoon. Elsewhere, quite a bit of dry weather in the north and the west. Really where we have the risk of shower today, it'll be a bit quieter tomorrow. There'll be generally more in way of cloud around. Temperatures will still be very warm and humid, particularly in the east and the southeast, but not as bad as today. Temperatures probably going up somewhere to around 27 or maybe 28 in the southeast. That's around 81 to 83 Fahrenheit, so still very warm, what we would really class as a hot day, but compared to the heat that we've got today, the extreme heat really, it will be a little bit cooler. The heat will reload though as we go through into Friday. We'll start to drag those hot temperatures back up from the south. I think Friday could see temperatures going up to 30 degrees, maybe 31, 86 to 88 Fahrenheit. A lot of dry weather on Friday with good sunny spells, but later on we'll have a growing threat of thunderstorms coming into the channel, and this will herald the breakdown of the heat wave then as we go through into the weekend. So another really hot day on Friday. Again, probably not quite reaching the extreme sort of heat that we've got today, but it will be hotter than it's going to be on Thursday. And then those storms will become widespread across England and Wales, I think, through the course of Friday evening and Friday night. Possibly longer spells of thundery rain developing as well. Initially, we may have thunderstorms pushed up from the south, but they could all sort of merge into a longer spell of rain, so perhaps quite a wet night down in the south and southeast on Friday night and into Saturday morning. So Saturday will start unsettled, but you see what's going on. The low pressure is pushing northwards and eastwards. The isobars are turning round to the west, starting to drag in cooler, fresher air off the Atlantic. Will start off very warm, humid and muggy with the thundery rain down across England and Wales. It'll push northwards and eastwards through the day, going into Scotland and northeastern parts of England, with brighter skies following along behind. Initially, it'll still be very hot down in the southeast, with temperatures probably around 32, perhaps around London, 90 Fahrenheit, but it will be turning progressively cooler the further north and west you go. So parts of Ireland, Wales, southwest England, probably just seeing temperatures around 24 or 25. And that cooler, fresh air will then spread across the country through the course of Saturday evening and Saturday night. So be one of those situations where it's really steamy, and then you'll feel probably the push of cooler air coming through, maybe with a strengthening of the wind, and you will feel the difference by the end of Saturday night into Sunday morning. We should all be feeling a good deal cooler and fresher. As we go through into Sunday, we're going to have quite a bit of dry weather. It's a British Grand Prix this weekend, and I think it does look quite good, really. There could be some rain to start off with on Saturday morning for the qualifying, but I think the race itself on Sunday looks okay under this ridge of high pressure. There should be plenty of dry weather. There'll be showers in the north and west, some showery bursts of rain in Scotland and Northern Ireland, but a lot of dry weather on Sunday for England and Wales. But the main thing you're going to notice is the cooler, fresher feel. It will still be warm. Temperatures will still be into the mid-20s down in the south and southeast, so still warm to very warm, really, but it'll feel much cooler, much fresher compared to what we've got now and we'll have over the next few days. And then finally, we end the 5-day forecast period on Monday with low pressure trying to come in off the Atlantic, but ridge is still hanging on to the east. So there could be some more rain in the north and west on Monday. It's a little bit uncertain. England and Wales could be mainly dry. Temperatures in the far southeast could be back up to around 27 at 81 by Monday. Weather next week does see a definitive breakdown of this warm weather and these areas of low pressure finally moving off the Atlantic to properly break it down. We're going to have to wait and see. I've got the July month-ahead forecast coming up later from Terry, so you'll be able to see what he is predicting. He predicted this heat wave very, very well last month. I'm sure you remember that. So it'd be interesting to see what he's going for July. Right, finally have a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook. And here we go with today. A lot of dry weather this morning. Really, really hot. And those thunderstorms will get going through the course of the afternoon and into the evening across the north. As we go through into Thursday, there could be some thundery showers in the southeast in the morning. Maybe thunderstorms as well. They'll ease down through the course of the afternoon. Still be very warm day, but not as bad as it is today in terms of the heat and the humidity. The heat picks back up again, though. On Friday, could be very hot again on Friday afternoon. Not as hot as it is today, but still temperatures perhaps approaching 90 Fahrenheit down in south-southeast, with thunderstorms developing in the south by the time we get through to Friday evening, and they could become widespread through the early hours of Saturday morning. Heavy showers, thunderstorms, maybe merging into longer spells of rain, so it could be quite a wet start actually to Saturday, but it should all push northwards and eastwards, and then we'll have this cooler, fresher air gradually approaching from the west. Still very warm, if not hot, down in the south-southeast through daylight hours on Saturday, but that cooler, fresher air will eventually come across all of us through the course of Saturday evening and Saturday night. Sunday looks a nice day, good sunny spells, mainly dry away from the northwest, much cooler and fresher, but still very warm, pleasantly warm, really. And as we go through into Monday, more rain in the north and the west, mainly dry in the south-southeast, temperatures lifting up just a little bit, and as I say, it's uncertain whether we get a definitive breakdown next week with those areas of low pressure finally coming in off the Atlantic, but we may do. So in summary, it looks like we're going to be in for the hottest day today for 9 years. There's an outside chance we could break that record that was set in July 2006 and get the monthly record. I don't think we'll do the all-time record, by the way, which is 38.5, 101 Fahrenheit, which was set in Gravesend, I think, in August 2003. I don't think we'll break that one, but we could break the July record. Anyway, it's going to be a really hot day today, baking hot, so do take care if you're out in the heat. Keep hydrated, that's the main thing with hot weather. Do keep your fluids topped up. And we're going to have thunderstorms in the north later on this afternoon into this evening. I may update Stormwatch later on if I've got time. As we go ahead into the next few days, where it will be a little bit cooler, but with a risk of thundery showers in the south-southeast. The heat reloads Friday, a definitive breakdown then Friday night and in Saturday with heavy thunderstorms and longer spells of rain pushing up from the south. The weekend will turn cooler and fresher. And what happens next week? Watch this space. That's all now. Thanks for watching.